box. What's in the box? That's what we're here to find out. Any minute now. Welcome to the unboxing. No boxes were harmed yet. This is me, your erstwhile host, LVA Oturo, the fancy action now. And we have a box that we're going to open up. This is from a long time fan of the show, a long-time supporter of the channel, a serious game collector. He's also a haberdasher and a foppish dandy. But we will let history judge him for his actions. But I want you to go and subscribe to his channel because I told you to. His channel is Classic Modern Gaming. So you have been given an order. You're to carry out that order and go to his channel, Classic Modern Gaming. He's an old schooler. He's a Mike Ruler. He's a collector extraordinaire. And he opened up his collection and let me see it alone in a room. And then he said, you know, if we do kind of a little bit of a sketchy financial transaction, you can go ahead and have some of what is going on in here. And I said, you know what? This makes me feel dirty. Let's do it. So here we are. The labels have been hidden to protect the guilty. Poultry shears, the weapon of choice for unboxings. These are ancient. I think I had these in my very first apartment back when dinosaurs walked the earth. And we had to hunt for our food, and we were proud of that. All right, so I think I've got everything protected. So he shipped it out lickety split to, you know, so he wouldn't be as easily associated with this dubious transaction. But, oh God, yes. Here we go. I have the camera swapped around so Philberto78 won't complain about not being able to read the titles on the games, even though he knows as well as I do what they are. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, okay. He's got this thing. Like, I kind of want to show you, like, what this guy has done here. Would you? I mean, this is the guy that you want to hire to MacGyver your life situation. Would you look at that? I mean, literally an extraordinary packing job here from the CMG. He's got each game individually sealed and wrapped with loving care. Wow. Now, he's got one game in here that I've always been interested in acquiring, and that was really kind of what closed the deal for me. But he gave me an excellent price. You know, he pitched me a price. He said, yeah, man, I'm about to list these items. Are you interested in any of that? And I said, the hell you say? Let's have a look at it. So he gave me a price. The nice thing about Classic Modern Gaming is he knows his business. He's not like, you know, he's like, I don't know what it's going for these days. Let me talk to the pawn shop. So he knows what he's doing. So we have a series of carefully packaged games. You can see that one right there. But we're just going to dive into the package until we hit bottom. Okay. Whoa. I didn't know he included that as well. Wow. Oh. So he had a bunch of titles. I really should have grabbed all of them. I usually regret when I don't do that. When a buddy reaches out and is like, "Hey, bro, I got some games. I can cut you a package deal?" And he did cut me a package deal, but I'm like, "Bro, I can't come off all of that right now, but I definitely am interested in some of these." So we cut ourselves a little deal. I really would have liked to gotten all of it, but we cut ourselves a deal. We're gonna take this, like, one of the best packages I've ever received from anybody, and it's all still here. I think what we need to do is, these look impeccable and immaculate. I think we're just going to go one by one. And this is something that I didn't expect, but I'm quite thrilled about. So I can't really see the chat. If you're chatting, if you're a fancy chatting, just go ahead and chat away. I'll get to it before I close the stream. I'll swing the phone around and have a look. But I wanted to make sure that we could see all of these beautiful titles in their appropriate, view. So, not in a reverse view. So you're good to go as far as that goes, and we should be fine. There should be plenty of light here. All right, so these are all beautifully packaged. He's got them taped all the way. You know, some people like will wrap it and then like tape. He's got it taped all the way around, expertly sealed. So again, I'm not sure what his eBay store is. I've probably been on it at one point or another. But he's Classic Modern Gaming, and I'm sure if you send him a DM to his channel, yes, I'm wearing the sunglasses. If you send him a DM, I'm sure he'll let you know what his eBay store is. But it might be Classic Modern Gaming. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Maybe you should have thought it out before the stream. Shut up. All right, so this is Capcom versus SNK for the Dreamcast. Wow, good shit. What a great fighter this is, huh? Capcom versus SNK. I love these for the Sega Dreamcast. Ah, yes. Wow, it looks beautiful. We're not going to take your whole day up, but I am going to give you all a look at, the package here. Nice, huh? You know what I'm curious about, and I'm always like a little nervous about taking these books out of this situation. It's like the book here is absolutely pristine. The manual is in pristine condition. I just want to see if it's full color. It isn't, but that's not terrible. There you go. So wow, this is in immaculate condition. It's hard to resist when somebody, a real collector reaches out to you and is just like, I'm going to release some of my Dreamcast titles. I'm like, I'm like, dude, let me check my finances out. Let me see if there's something we can do. But it's absolutely pristine condition. I kind of want to leave them in these nicely packed bubble wraps. I really do. I don't know if I'm going to leave them permanently in there, but maybe I will. My Dreamcast is currently packed, which I'm kind of sad about. When he told me this, I'm like, oh damn it, Mike! I've got my Dreamcast all sealed and packed away. But I could always get another Dreamcast too. That would break my heart. So anyway, there you go. Capcom versus SNK. There's one really, really cool title in here. They're all good, but this one. There we go. Fantastic. Got them all packed up beautifully. Thank you, CMG. If you're in the chat, thank you very much. I can't see the chat right now. This is a copy of Grandia that looks like it was just printed. I mean, it is. I should get. I wish I had a pair of like white gloves to handle these. They're so pristine. Grandia 2 for the Sega Dreamcast. Ugh, wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. I hope you're getting all that. I kind of checked the camera and to see where it was looking, but hopefully, again, I have such fat fingers that I don't like to. I don't like to. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Wow. Okay. Very, very heavy manual. Very thick manual. Wow. Wow. Full color. It's got a registration card in there. Full color manual. Usually the characters are right up at the front. Yep. Oh, wow. Just gorgeous. What a beautiful example. What a beautiful example of this game. Holy crap, dude. This could be absolutely graded double A, triple A. Wow. And so I guess you have a soundtrack here. This is back when you actually got that with the game. Remember those days? Like, please buy our game. Remember those? Remember those days? Not like you get a digital art book if you spend $89.99. So wow, beautiful. I'm just going to put it back in the beautiful sealed package. So that was a copy of Grandia 2 for the Dreamcast. Now this one is really what closed me. I knew I was at least going to get this title. This is an anime. It did release in the US. It's based on an anime called Record of Lodoss War. And it's a very good like 90s era anime that was produced in the classic American D&D style. So all the classes and the monsters and all of it, it was an anime, a Japanese anime that was built around classic American D&D. And it is very much worth a watch. There's several iterations, but there was an original series in the 90s, I believe, and I've seen the entire 90s anime, and I was a huge fan of it. I was literally blown away by the opening episode. But they released a game on the Dreamcast. It's a top-down Diablo-style game, and it is Record of Lodoss War, and it was based on the anime at the time. So more like early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s anime, which is like kind of the golden age, really. And this game is actually quite good. It's mature rated. And here you can see at the bottom here, you can see Deedlit. Deedlit and the like, I think he was like the Brave Knight or something like that. He's just a classic knight, good character. And Deedlit, it was like an elf archer type character. And they recently released a Metroidvania type of game, like Deedlit's Adventure, and I forget what it's called, like Deedlit's something or other. But it's based on her and Record of Lodoss War. It's actually quite good if you like Metroidvanias. But this is very much in the Diablo style, but it is in the world of Record of Lodoss War. And I would recommend you check out the anime. I'd also, it's got a Bangai-O ad on the manual. Isn't that great? Wow. So, yep, and it's got Timeless Legend and Epic Adventure, Record of Lodoss War. Yeah, just super cool, super cool. That's one I'm really looking forward to playing on original hardware. Very excited about that. Let's see if I can get this out of here. Oh, this one came out smoothly. It is not full color, but this is a very small, as a low print run game. It's very rare. It's very obscure. It is an American release. This is a very rare game to be released in the US based on a very obscure anime. So it's like obscure, 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 small print run all over the place. So, but I'm very pleased. Like, most people don't even know this game exists. Record of Lodoss War for the Sega Dreamcast. Yes, it is a domestic release. So, wow. Wow. I knew it was out there. And he's like, yeah, I've got a, like, very casually, he was like, yeah, I've got a copy of Record of Lodoss War. Do you want it? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, let's have that conversation, please. Okay, next one. Here we go. This he kind of threw in for the bulk price. I'm kind of surprised. It is not a Dreamcast title. But I was like, it was one of those things where we're friends, so it was kind of one of those things where you make a friendly deal, you just cut the money. You don't really think too hard about it because you're dealing with somebody that you've known for years. He's literally been a presence on my channel for years. We are bros, we are friends, we like the same shit. We talk games a lot, so it's like he's been very active in my comments recently, which I really appreciate. Thank you. But it's like, I didn't really think too hard. I'm like, did we settle on the Castlevania game? Oh, I just blew the secret. So we'll just go ahead, and I'm like, did we agree to that, or is it included, or, I don't know. So, obviously he went ahead and just decided that was going to be in the deal. And I'm very happy that he did that. This is an original PlayStation Castlevania Chronicles in very nice condition. Wow. The legacy comes alive. The 2D whip-wielding action game Castlevania returns to PlayStation game console with a classic version never before seen in America. Count Dracula has been resurrected to begin a new reign of terror across the land. As Simon Belmont, descendant of the legendary vampire hunters, you enter Dracula's estate to face the Count and his minion alone. Be prepared for one of the first adventures in the Castlevania series ever. Traverse 24 stages in 8 levels, including the monastery, the floating corridor, and Count Dracula's tower. Includes original and arrange modes with graphic enhancements. Filmed interview with the producer of the Castlevania series. So it's got some multimedia content in there. Wow. So, Castlevania Chronicles by Konami. It's got a Dance Dance Revolution ad there. Let's pull the disc. Yeah, full color disc. Beautiful. And there's the man himself emblazoned on the inside case. Wow. Let's see if this will like slip out nice. It did. Okay. Very basic manual. Still nice to have. Save and load, blah, 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 controls. Very basic stuff. But beautiful and in lovely condition. This is gorgeous. Wow. Wow. So thank you, CMG. I wanted to share this with everybody. This is especially wonderful to have this in the collection. Such a classic from that period of time. It's just wonderful. Anything Castlevania from that PS1 era. Oh yeah, and I'll play it too. That's the thing, It's like I'm a big Castlevania fan. So yeah, I'm gonna put this right back into its sleeve. I'll probably just leave it in the beautiful packaging that he provided, and just let them go, because these are all all collectible. This is all collectible stuff. None of this is like just put it in a stack on the shelf and call it good. This is all collectible. And one thing I love, one thing I like about especially like about collectible video games is that if you take care of your collection, you take care of the hardware, you can pull them down. And it's nice, like when you collect like anything else, plates, Beanie Babies, whatever, you can't really play a Beanie Baby. You know what I mean? You can literally put in a game, have an experience, and go back to a time. You kind of time travel a little bit. But you always have something that you can take, open up, put in the system, play it, and enjoy it over and over again. Or you get in a mood, or you want to feel nostalgic about like PS1. You can put in the original. Like I have the original long box of Resident Evil in the disc. I can take that disc, I can throw it in a PS1, put it on a TV, and play. And you might have to finagle. You might have to get a CRT. You might have to get an adapter or something like that. But it's relatively easy to play these games to this day. To this day. This is LVO Toro, fancy action now for the gamer. I hope the video came out. I really didn't have a chance to like spot check, while we were live, but hopefully that came out, and I will certainly be checking.